Pisces, this is your September 2018 reading. This is a wonderful month. It's like you have found the key to your lock this month. The key that you're finding this month to your lock is a business partner or it is a marriage partner who's unlocking a wave of good fortune, love, and prosperity and is ready to ride the next phase of your prosperous period with you. It starts off with 9th of September when you have the new moon in your partnership sector. New moon brings about a next phase in your existing committed relationship or existing business partnership, or it brings about a new business partnership, a new committed marriage relationship to a point where you are ready to move together. This is not new. This is not a person that you don't know about. You've been thinking about it. You've been talking about it because Mercury was involved in this sector and you've had a grand earth trine in this sector. So you know this person. You have been waiting for this partnership to reach the stage that you can take this next bold step. And that is exactly what this new moon is doing, because it's being aspected by Jupiter and Pluto. It's giving you the confidence and the power to take this step over the next 2 weeks to solidify this partnership starting from 9th of September. If you have any planets between 14 to 20 degree of Pisces, or if you're born between 5th to 11th of March, this is a very long-term partnership initiating for you. Either ways, it is a next phase in your committed partnerships, which is bound to bring good luck and good karma to you going forward, because Jupiter, your traditional ruler, is sitting exactly there. It is sitting in the karma house, and it's bringing adventure, it's bringing an expanded outlook, it's bringing a person who will help you know more about yourself, who will help you come and expand your outlook towards life. Uranus is trying to do exactly that. Uranus in your third house of thinking is trying to shock you out of your old process of thinking. So this new person coming in is sort of unlocking this whole prospect for you. And it is, I'm not saying unlock lightly, because from November, north node will move in your joy sector. So that's like a flood of new opportunities to enhance your joy coming your way over the next 2 years. It could be in the area of new love coming through, which is coming through this partner, or it could be you falling in love with a new business that you are initiating with this partner. So either it is a business partner or a relationship partner who's helping you unlock this good fortune starting from November, when Jupiter also moves in your 10th house of your name in the world, of your destiny in the world, your career. So that is going to go through expansive period starting from November for the next 1.5 years, and you will see that expansion in your career, in your network over the next 2 years, along with the nodes helping you bring more joy in your life. And this month is sort of the start of the process of that, with this partnership initiating. It is a very key factor in bringing all of that about. Pluto is sitting in your house of hopes and dreams. This is about gaining more faith in yourself, gaining more faith in your hopes and dreams that they can happen. Any doubt whatsoever, this aspect is supposed to help you get rid of. The kind of person who's coming and who's the missing ingredient coming in your life is a very practical, grounded person. You are a visionary, and this person is a grounded, practical person who will help you figure out the details of it all. He fits perfectly because it's in your opposite house. He or she is opposite to you, and fits in very nicely the gaps that you might be leaving after you have created your bigger vision, whether it is your business partner or your personal partner. This could also be a client who's coming into your life, a large client who's coming to partner with you. Apart from this new moon coming through, there are one or two things that you need to keep in mind as this new moon pans out over the next 2 weeks, or for a longer tenor if you're born between 5th to 11th of March, or if you have any planets between 14 to 20 degree of Pisces. The thing to take care of and the date to take care of is 13th of September, when Neptune, your ruling planet, is opposing the Mercury, your mind, at the time. Now this to me is you coming in your own way, and most of the time we are the ones who our own thought process is what comes in our way. This is a aspect of self-doubt. This is us not believing in ourselves or in the partnership that we are going through. Some amount of scrutiny, and Virgo season is a very critical season, so this is a critical season. It is the time to analyze, discern, go into detail, figure out the details of how this partnership is going to work. Absolutely yes, but it's not a time to not have the faith. 13th of September is the day when that doubt might come in, so just be careful of that specific day. Just go in hermit mode if you can on that day. It's one day. Go dig deep inside, figure out the details. What are the things that are coming to your mind? What are the gaps in your own self? This is high self-awareness time when your ruling planet is sitting in your sign. Neptune is in your sign. This is the highest level of self-awareness. You just had a full moon end of August as well in your sign. It was all there to make you self-aware of what you really want. What are the things that are missing from your life? What do you want your life to be expanded more to? You asked for this expansion that this partnership is bringing to you. So 13th of September is a little bit of a hermit mode. Take it like that. That's also the day when Venus is opposing Uranus. So suddenly somebody coming into your life who's not really who you want might be coming, because this is a person who's coming. It's a fool's rush in kind of an energy on the romance side as well. Somebody foreign in your surrounding, in your day-to-day network coming into your life with a offer of expansion in love, which, if this is a new energy, I'm talking about more of committed relationships reaching the next level versus new loves being entertained at this stage, because Venus will go retrograde next month. So anything in terms of new love that is coming right now, it is going to be extremely transformative. It will be extremely karmic, sexual, and it would be just that. It would be purely karmic, and it will undergo extreme number of tests over the next two months. When Venus is retrograde, you will evaluate, reevaluate, and probably not stick with whatever is coming into your life. If you're especially Feb born, or you have early degree Pisces, Feb born Pisces and early degree Pisces will extremely feel this pressure on 13th of September, around 13th or 14th of September in your love sector. Don't go for any get rich quick schemes as well if they're coming through around that time. It's somebody is just not being true to you when that's happening on 13th and 14th of September. But 15th and 16th of September are extremely good time to get into the details of things in your committed partnership, to discuss your committed partnership that you're entering into. If it's business or relationship, getting into the detail, the documentation of it. 15th and 16th are the day to do that. But it's not the time to initiate a new romance. It is definitely a time to infuse further innovation in your existing romance, the committed relationship that I'm talking about. Experimenting in bed, yes, this is extremely sexy energy, not just on 13th of September, because Mars is a participant in it as well. So from 13th to around 18th of September, extremely sexual energy is rife for you. So have fun in your committed relationship. Do not initiate or entertain a new person coming during this time, is what I'm saying. This is also a time when Mars and Uranus will be squaring off each other. They'll be exact on 18th of September, but a few days before and after, this is extreme download time. This is like sudden downloads coming your way when Mars is in 12th house, which it is from 10th of September. You are working to clear out old things. It's like reset. I want to clear off the old things because I'm creating new. You're getting over with a phase of life, and now the new downloads start coming in. You suddenly get informations that you've been looking for. If you're doing any sort of research, sudden research information you're getting. It's extremely accelerated time of learning as well, till 18th of September when Mars and Uranus are squaring off. If you are one of the very few unawakened Pisces, I know very few of them, it is sort of a wake up call as well. You wake up to spirituality, you wake up to some thought process. These are sudden intuitions coming through on 18th and 26th of September, because Uranus is like hits your mindset, your hidden mindset, unconsciousness, with a striking lightning on 18th and 26th of September, asking you to wake up to something. So accept the download. You are very intuitive during this time. Take time to meditate, take time to accept what's coming through to you. You are a sign which operates on very different plane. You operate on a much higher spirituality level than any of us, and Neptune is currently the height. Neptune is a planet which is height of spiritual awakening, and it's sitting in your first house. You are Neptune right now, so accept the intuitive downloads and the thought process that are coming to you till 18th of September especially. So you continue to work on the details of this partnership, enjoying this time with your partner till the season changes on 21st and 22nd of September, when the September equinox happens and Libra season starts. Mercury and Sun will move into Libra on 21st and 22nd of September. That is fall in northern hemisphere and spring in southern hemisphere. The season changes, and now you'll focus on the proceeds of the relationship or the partnership, whether it is in form of sharing of power, intimacy, or finances. The details of all of that will now be figured out. The next 1 month will be all focused on the proceeds of this partnership essentially, and they will be worked out in a very harmonious partnership level, because Libra season is all about working with diplomacy, working with partners, getting along with each other, finding the middle ground. It's a extremely harmonious time to do that, especially on 23rd of September, when Mercury and Mars are in positive aspect to each other. If there are details of how the sharing of finances would be done in a business partnership, that is an extremely good day to do that. 23rd of September is also an extremely hot day. You are living in sin. What else can I say? I mean, 8th house energy is a very sinful energy, and you have that right after your partnership for a month. So enjoy this honeymoon period, if that's what it is. It's Listen to your intuition, enjoy this time with your partner, and figure out, if it's a business partnership, figure out the details of the split of the finances and the split of power of all of it. And you'll need all of this, your partner being on same page with you, because from 24th of September you have a full moon falling on your finances sector. Full moons bring about opposition between the sun and the moon. Sun is sitting in your house of joint finances, intimacy, and digging in deep with your partner, whether it is business or personal. And moon is sitting and asking you to claim your worth. So the opposition between the two is for you to figure out, where do you stand in this partnership from a self-worth, net worth perspective. Is your interest being taken care of? Because you are forming a phase of moving into your hopes and dreams realization phase. As I said, the next 2 years will be dedicated into creating your joy, creating your career. If you're working on your own business, it will be all about reaping more benefits by taking business risk over the next 2 years. Where do you stand in this partnership from a self-worth, net worth perspective is what needs to be finalized over the next two weeks, starting from 24th of September. If there is an expense at this time that you're tempted to make, I would suggest to not do that, or consult somebody who's in your friend sector, who knows, who understands this sector well, or consult an old person, because Saturn is squaring this full moon. When Saturn squares something, it wants you to be prudent about what you're doing, whether it is you asking for the money in the business partnership, or in a job situation, even where you're asking for more money from your clients, or if you're asking for increase in hike in rates from your business. Saturn is asking you to be prudent. Ask around the set of people who are in that business for a long time, to be sure that you are being prudent when you're asking for it, because Aries moon is very, very impulsive. It's very bold. It knows how to put its interest first, but we don't want to in a Libra season, we don't want to break partnerships. We don't want to be in a phase where we are upsetting the partner, but at the same time you don't want to compromise your interests. So the exit of that is to consult a third party who is in know of this business, of who is in know of your partner probably. um, Especially if it is a personal relationship, are you taking care of your self-worth while being in a relationship? Because you're moving in a V situation, in a committed situation. Are you taking care of yourself? Because you have come through a phase of high self-awareness, you know what you want. So you're just making sure that your interests are taken care of. And Mars is also positively aspecting this full moon. Mars is in a liberation mode. Is in a mode of getting over with the old phase of life. So as you're moving to more prosperity, Mars is asking you to be sure that you're leaving your old behavior, your old life behind when you're moving forward to the next phase. A little bit of hurt from any past feeling of not being treated well, not being worthy enough of the relationship or the partnership or the business you are going towards, might come up during this time. Chiron is aspecting the moon during this time. Chiron wants your self-worth to be healed. It wants healing. Just make sure that you are not purchasing things to heal it, that you're not rubbing people in the wrong way by showing off your assets to heal it. The self-worth needs to be healed from inside, not from outside during this full moon. The healing of the self-worth, if you have any gap in that, will happen from you prudently acting on this financial prospect, will be on keeping your balanced hat on, using your partner who's probably very grounded during this time, and working with them in partnership with each other. The karma house is very accelerated now. When Neptune is in first house, karma dolment is very accelerated. So you cannot in a partnership season cannot go about claiming your self-worth without taking your partner into consideration, whether it is your business or your personal partners. And you just and if you're able to do that, this is an extremely good culmination point. Think of the time that it is coming. It's coming at a time when you've just had your full moon, you're aware of what you want. It has come at a time when a new phase, a fresh positive energy has been infused into your partnership sector. It's coming at a time when you have started thinking about how to balance the power and the finances and the intimacy in your committed relationship. And then a culmination of a resources prospect comes through. This is a very good timing to do that. Gains have been delayed for you a little bit, but they are guaranteed if you're working in the right way. So good luck for that. The highest gratification for me to do this is to hear back from you. So Joe, if possible, leave comments on how this month panned out for you. It helps me know that this helped or did not help. Thank you so much. Have a great month ahead. Thank you.